Good afternoon, everybody. Today, we will be talking about employee engagement. Part 1 Introduction. Employee engagement is a positive, fulfilling, work related state of mind characterized by vigor, dedication, and absorption. In engagement, people express themselves physically, cognitively, and emotionally during the performance of their roles in organizations. Studies have shown that among 65% of firms in different industries, 25% on an engagement index had greater return on assets and profitability and doubled shareholder value compared to the bottom 25%. The factors causing employee engagement to be relevant to businesses today are technological advancements, economic conditions, and counterproductive work behaviors. High employee engagement leads to higher productivity levels, increased customer satisfaction, greater financial performance, and higher effective commitment. Part 2 Research Findings. Expanding our understanding on employee engagement, we now know the many benefits that come with this type of strategy. However, there are also a few risks with it as well. Two dynamics that can help us understand these risks and benefits better comes in the form of job engagement and organizational engagement. Organizations that focus heavily on employee engagement tend to have a better performance by employees and an organizational culture that is highly efficient and productive. A high focus on employee engagement creates benefits such as enhanced productivity, less employee turnover, less absenteeism, and enhanced loyalty. Organizational engagement says that executives consider both employees' individual interests and companies' essential needs. Also, executives can identify individual needs of their employees and develop a collaborative workplace to generate new knowledge and share it with others. Businesses today strive on the idea of engagement with their employees because they know that the employees are the most essential part to the company's success. However, there are some potential risks involved with this strategy as well. Engagement is an individual level construct. Therefore, job engagement plays a key role in determining whether or not an organization can become successful. Job engagement is associated with a sustainable workload, feelings of choice and control, appropriate recognition and reward, a supportive work community, fairness and justice, and meaningful and valued work. Conflicting with any of these 6 factors may result in an increase in employee turnover and affect the business's performance altogether. Part 3 Case Study. In the article, it is revealed that SAP Canada has an average rating of 4.5 out of 5 from employees in Glassdoor, making them the top company to work for in the country. They have deliberately considered what makes Canadians so happy and created a happy culture in their workplace. They embraced diversity of opinion and ability, gave employees autonomy, ownership, and opportunities to grow, and they do not degrade employees to improve their productivity. Also, they included their workers' families in their security, creating a lavish package that drove employees to be passionate, comfortable, true to themselves, and willing to achieve success and build changes to the world. So now, the question is, are they following the best practices to enhance employee engagement? Let us now examine if they are. Academic perspective number 1. The hyperbolic notion of giving 110%, which is commonly encouraged in workplaces that value engagement, can lead to unnecessary stress, anxiety, depression, frustration, and burnt out, a type of disengagement that has a large impact on productivity. Employees who are burnt out no longer enjoy work, take extra days of sick leave, function poorly on the job, and may eventually leave their field altogether. To prevent employee burnt out, it is important for employers to hold and convey realistic notions of employee engagement. Workers that take brief breaks to stretch out, get water, look out the window at beautiful scenery, or take a brief walk may return to tasks invigorated and become more productive than those who do not take restorative breaks. breaks. At SAP, employees have quiet rooms, games room, and a wellness room when they need to take breaks during busy days. They also provide yoga, meditation classes for their employees, free gym memberships for their gym on site, free or subsidized lunch, health and life insurance, and corporate oncology program. Academic perspective number 2. Workflow entails peak levels of performance, enjoyment of the task, and engrossment during periods of time at work. People that experience periods of flow demonstrate high levels of engagement and may later report that they felt like time flew by. This means that when an employee is in a period of flow for just 2 or 3 hours, a worker may produce a better quality and greater quantity of work than he or she normally would in a whole day. Flow will most likely occur when there is an optimal match between the employee's skill level and the challenge provided. SAP has an education budget for conferences, trainings, and certifications for making the jobs of their employees more diverse while developing their knowledge and skills that can enhance their overall job performance. In addition to these, they offer career development tools such as Opportunity Finder, online and self-paced learning, tailored talent support, peer learning, fellowships and job rotations at home and abroad, and an SAP Career Success Center for career guidance, recruiter speed dates, and speaker events. Employees also get the choice to work from home when they need to. Academic perspective number 3. Money is a powerful incentive and can activate an employee's extrinsic motivation, which is one's desire to work in order to obtain a reward. SAP offers the best employee benefits in their industry, from performance-based rewards to highly comprehensive packages based on location, position, and years with the company. All the benefits are flexible for all employees and their families. They provide competitive salaries, vacation plus paid holidays, life insurance, stock purchasing plans, and long-term investment programs, and global travel insurance. SAP has won the prestigious Global Equity Organization Award in 2017 for Best Plan to Effectiveness to recognize its employee share purchase plan, OwnSAP. OwnSAP lets employees purchase company shares with a generous employer contribution and low investment risk. On top of their own investment, they benefit from a 40% matching contribution and an additional $30 per month for non-executives. Attractive share purchase plans contribute to a company's reputation in the market and make a difference when attracting new talents. Academic perspective number 4. Research from a self-determination theory perspective indicates that employees thrive and stay engaged when their managers or supervisors communicate with them in an autonomous, supportive communication way, which is a way of speaking to others that involves acknowledging their perspective, helping them to see the purpose in what they are doing. SAP may have policies about professional communication, but they do not offer any programs, extra training, or other activities to enhance employee autonomy supportive communication within the company. So what is the verdict? SAP is clearly using the current and best practices when it comes to engaging their employees that is highly beneficial to the whole organization, which means that they must continue doing it. However, they need to start improving their communication practices to further enhance employee engagement. Part 4. Recommendations. SAP is lacking communicative strategies to progress their employees' engagement. As a result, we recommend a 3-phase plan that will take place over 1 to 2 months. Phase 1 involves developing strategies and user testing, collecting user feedback from employees and managers through user testing, plus feedback from key stakeholders like HR managers and policy makers. Phase 2 is evaluating the communication strategies from Phase 1 through trials. Phase 3 involves testing the strategies with real guidelines. The strategies developed in Phase 2 will be tested by using them in real guidelines prepared by policymakers, HR managers, and other collaborators. The plan can then be evaluated based on the impacts it has on knowledge, attitudes, engagement, and satisfaction levels and self-reported behavior using surveys and interviews. A According to an expert study, the communication abilities of leadership teams are recognized as important in driving engagement. Communication has been identified as an underlying factor associated with employee engagement. It is also a critical factor for enhancing performance. Thus, good quality internal communication enhances engagement and emphasizes that employees need clear communication from senior management to understand how their own roles fit with the leadership vision. In conclusion, employee engagement plays a massive role in businesses today, and it must be prioritized to achieve company objectives and goals. Thank you for listening, and here are our references.